So now, I'm sure they're looking forward to this session with you. So we have Himanshu and his wife Vishali will also join in, right? So we're having this session purely keeping in mind that, how much can we do, the power of the mind, and how much it can influence us, and how much better we can do in a 360-degree in our life, just not professionally, but personally also. So Himanshu is a life coach and he's a sports psychologist. He also handles a couple of our sports players with regards to their, mind coaching. And I must especially thank Mradul. In fact, Mradul is the one who brought Himanshu to us in terms of, that he was open to doing the session for all of us. So Mradul, thank you from all the ladies at Quark for bringing in Himanshu here. And so I'll hand over to Himanshu for you to take the session with us. Really looking forward, Himanshu, because I'm telling you again, they're fed up of listening to me. So we all want to listen from you and see how best we can do in our lives. All right. Team, but you need to switch on your video. We can't have black boxes here. See, Devika is traveling and she's on video on, so it doesn't matter. Please switch on your video so that, he can see all of us and he'll be able to communicate better. Right, Himanshu?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
It doesn't matter where you are, please switch on your video. It's okay. See, look at Devika.
Wherever you are, whatever is your background, that doesn't matter. Let's connect. And for that, please switch on your cameras. This will be completely interactive session. I want your complete participation into this. And so if you want a minute or so, please let me know.
Okay, I'll have to call out. Taffy, video on. Mahek, you need to switch on your video. Taffy, video on.
Yes, Tanya. There's some problem. It's just flickering in my screen. So I'm just trying to figure that out.
Please figure it out. Okay?
Yeah.
Then who else? Okay, Vishali is there. Khatija, Pragya, Zainab. Kale ma'am, you also need to switch on your video. Priya, Smithal, Sandhya, Rumpa, Gayatri, please switch on your video, yeah. Do we have everybody on board? Can we start? Right. Over to you.
Yes. So first of all, thank you very much, Qua Nutrition, Tanya, Mridul, Ryan Fernando. Ryan is there in today's session. Is he joining?
I don't think so, Himanshu. I think Hema, you only took attendance, no? Who's coming, not coming? Ryan reported to you whether he's joining, not joining?
No, I didn't get any confirmation from him.
He's just Risha Council, most probably will be joining in 5 minutes.
Okay, sure, perfect. So at the outset, I would like to thank all of you for joining this session. All of you, like 45 members I can see over here, you have taken time, Friday morning, 11 a.m., you're joining this session. That means you are giving importance to learning. You're giving importance to self-improvement. And this is my commitment to you that I will give 100% value in next 90 minutes, followed by Q&A. And I will keep it very simple. I will not use any kind of jargons. I just want some commitments from your side. That first is you are giving 100% focus, attention towards this session. You are keeping your cell phones away. I believe that you joined on your laptops or desktops. Cell phone is the biggest distraction in the world. Keep it away. No Insta, no Facebook, no WhatsApp. And if the WhatsApp is on desktop, please disable that for some time, at least just for 90 minutes. This is for you, friends. This session is for you. And I'm sure that if you will give 100% attention to it, then you will get the real value out of it. So let's start. I will just project my presentation. Just give me a second. Yes. Now, again, please confirm me if you can see me and hear me as well as you can see the presentation. Please type in the chat box if yes or no. We will be giving, means that it has to be completely interactive session and I will need your inputs on chat box. So yes, I think everything is fine. Let's go ahead. So this is unleash the power within. When you heard this for the first time, what you made out of it? What you can think about it? What is unleash the power within? What could be the session is all about? Can you just type one word over there in the chat box? Or I would ask you one question. How many of you believe that there is a tremendous power within ourselves? There is a tremendous power within ourselves. Just type in yes or no. If you believe that there is a tremendous power within ourselves, type in yes. If you don't think so, that is also absolutely fine. Just type in no over there. Yes, good. I can see everybody is saying yes. Everybody is aware that there is a tremendous power within ourselves. Now, the question is, how many of you believe that we are not giving justice to that power? We are not able to leverage that power, or we are not able to tap that power? Just type in yes or no. Some of you must be leveraging that, must be understanding those dynamics and leveraging it in your life. But some of you are aware of that power, but not able to use it, not able to leverage it. In that case, please type in yes. Good. I can see Ran is also saying not enough as yet. Yes, good. Zainab, understanding power, but not able to leverage. Siddhi is saying yes. Yes, super. Awesome. So let's understand this power, what that power is all about, and how should we leverage it in our day-to-day life? Is it possible? It is absolutely possible. Are there any people who have done this? Yes, there are so many examples. If you can see just around you, you would notice one or two people who have done something different in their life. They are successful. Success is subjective thing. We will not get into that, but at least whatever they determined, they achieved that. What is that? Let's understand in this session today. Are you committed to give 100% attention to this session? If any distractions, please keep it away. Are you committed? Please type in C in the chat box. If you are 100% committed. Yes, Tanya. Yes. Mradul, Ritu, Katija, Ankita, Nandini, Diksha. Superb. Awesome. I'm also very excited to give this complete 100% to this session, and I will keep it very simple. There are some ground rules that this is a 90-minute session. There will be some quick Q&A, so it can go to 2 hours. Keep pen and paper ready. Our human memory is having some kind of limitations, so there will be some kind of learnings which I would suggest to note it down. Be active on chat, because that is the only way I can get engaged with all of you. Join on laptop. As I said, cell phone is the biggest distraction. Keep it away. Join on laptop. Ask questions at the end. In between, if you can get some questions, that is absolutely fine, but just note it down in your journal, in your notebook, and then we will address all those questions at the end. Yeah, is it a deal? If it is a deal, then just type in D in the chat box. Deal? Yes, super, great, awesome. Now, one question. What is the topmost challenge which you are facing currently? Is it overthinking? Is it work-life balance? Not having that support system? I know that we are talking about nutrition. I mean, the core is completely in the fitness. But if you are facing health issues, or if any kind of others, please specify in the chat box. What is the biggest challenge which you are facing right now? Overthinking? Overthinking on Sundays? Yeah, most of you are saying one, that is overthinking. 1 and 2, work-life balance, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Yes, 1 and 2, 2, work-life balance, yes. Varisha is saying 4 as well, health, yes. Shaman is saying work-life balance. Rumpa is saying 2, that is work-life balance. So I think, yeah, 5, influencing my team, Ryan Fernando. Yes, I understand. Superb. So overthinking, majority of the people are facing the challenges with respect to overthinking, and some of you are facing work-life balance as well. So let's understand, how should we leverage our mind power and get the best out of it? Yes. Now, let us understand the difference between brain and mind. So if I ask you, do you agree that there is a difference between brain and mind? Type in yes or no. Some of you might be saying that no, brain and mind is the one and the same. Some of you say that no, brain and mind are different things. So if you agree that there is a difference in brain and mind, type in yes. If you think that no, then please type in no in the chat box. Yes, almost everybody is saying that yes, there is a difference between brain and mind. So let's understand what is the difference in brain and mind. Yes. What is the difference between brain and mind? I'm sure you must be aware of that. If you want to share something, what is the difference between brain and mind? This is a cell phone. Now, this part of the cell phone is hardware. And the operating system in the cell phone, like in this Android, or in some cases it's iOS, is a operating system, that is a software. Now, this is a brain. Can you see? These are pictures of brain. Can you see it? Yes. Brain is a hardware, mind is the thinking capability, brain is an organ, the mind is something which we can control to an extent. Okay. So brain is hardware. Brain is the part of the body. It is physical. It is the part of, it is tangible. We can touch the brain, right? If you go to a hospital, a big hospital, you can touch the brain over there. Now the question is, where is the mind? Where is the mind? Leela is saying thinking is software. Okay, brain is an organ, mind is about using the brain's power. Yes. So where is mind? Mind is comprised of intelligence and ego. Okay, Pooja is saying so. Brain is hardware, mind is software. This is clear. Brain is the part of the body. Mind, we are not sure whether it is. The mind exists at multiple levels. Super, Pooja, you're correct. Mind is software. Brain can work on its own by nature. Mind is something that we can control by thinking capability. Yes. So brain is located at particular location. Yeah, we know that brain is located over here. This part, we are having the brain. But where is the mind? We cannot locate the mind. If we are thinking about particular thing at this point of time, our mind is over there. If I'm thinking about my say like suppose this mic, I'm using this mic, I'm thinking about this mic, that what this mic is all about, then my mind is over there at the mic. If I'm thinking about something like this cell phone again, then this mind is over there at the cell phone. So we cannot locate the exact location of the mind. Mind is, if you want to define this, mind is the bundle of thoughts. Bundle of thoughts is what mind is. Now, every day, we get more than 60,000 thoughts. Every day, we get more than 60,000 thoughts. And out of the 60,000 thoughts, 95% thoughts. This is a survey. This is a proven thing. More than 95% of the thoughts are self-limiting, self-critical, negative thoughts. Now, what is the impact of all these things? Let us understand this. Are you clear on the difference between brain and mind? Yeah, just to summarize, brain is the hardware, mind is the software. Brain is located at a particular location, mind is everywhere. Mind is everywhere. Brain is, we can increase the power of the brain. Mind, we cannot do that. I mean, it's a different thing altogether. There are a lot of things which we can do with the mind, but it's not tangible at all. We get the demonstration of that, and then we understand that the mind power has increased or not. That is not the case with brain power. We can check the IQ of the person, and we can say that the brain power of this person is higher or lower. So let's not get into the depth of this. I'm committed to all of you that I will keep it very simple. So far, so good. Are we clear on the difference between brain and mind? Please type in yes in the chat box. If it is clear, if not, then please type in no in the chat box. Yes, remember, bundle of thoughts is mind. And then mind is having two layers. Let's understand that now. What is it? This is the Titanic. Yeah. Have you seen the movie Titanic? If yes, please type in the chat box yes. If not, then please type in no. Or if you're not even aware of this episode, which has happened some years ago, then please type in no. But if you're aware of this, then type in yes in the chat box. I'm sure some of you must have seen this movie multiple times. Now, Titanic was the biggest cruise, and that big tragedy happened. Anybody is aware that why the tragedy happened? What was the reason because of which that tragedy happened? Yes? Yeah, many people are aware. Suhasini, Sean hit the iceberg. Yes. Siddhi Patil, Tanya hit an iceberg. Yes. So let us understand this Titanic thing. What you can see on the screen, there is one captain, and there are some sailors as well. Now, Titanic was a very big cruise. There was one captain sitting at the top. He was sitting in his big cabin, while there were hundreds of sailors were sitting below. There were small cabins below, and they were selling, hundreds of sailors. You tell me one thing. There was one captain, and there were hundreds of sailors. Who was having the more power? Is it the captain or the sailors? Who was having the more power? Captain or the sailors? Yes, sailors. Tanya is saying captain. Sanday is saying sailors. Diksha is saying sailors. Captain or sailors? One captain, and there are hundreds of sailors. Big cruise of Titanic. There were more than 5,000 people were there on the cruise, and that tragedy happened. How that happened? So Bajit is saying depends on who controls it. One captain and hundreds of sailors, logically thinking, sailors was having the more power. They were selling the cruise from one place to another. What was happening over there? Captain was giving the instructions, or I would say orders, and then sailors were following it. Are you with me? Captain was saying, go straight, and sailors were selling the ship or the cruise to the straight. The captain was saying, take a right turn. Sailors were taking the right turn. The captain was saying something, captain was giving some instructions, and sailors were saying, yes, boss. Captain was driving the ship, but the more power was with the sailors. Is it clear? Captain was giving the orders, giving the instructions, but the sailors were having all the kind of power. Sailors were obeying the orders of captain. Yes, what happened in case of Titanic? There were big icebergs over there. Captain didn't understand that. Captain said, let's go straight. Sailors said, yes, boss. Titanic had gone ahead and hit that iceberg, and that big tragedy happened. Just remember this instant. Just remember this, and we are going ahead to the next one. Now, what you can see in this picture. Elephant and Mahabhat. Yes? Now you tell me one thing. Who is more powerful in this? Who is more powerful in this picture? Type in the chat box if it is elephant or if it is Mahabhat. Yeah, I think there are mixed responses. Some people are saying elephant, some people are saying Mahabhat. Pooja is saying elephant. Tanya is saying Mahabhat. Sean is saying Mahabhat. Yes, the different answers. Now, please understand this. Just give me a second. Elephant and Mahabhat, elephant is having a lot of power. If elephant thinks to throw away that Mahabhat within a jiffy, within a fraction of second, elephant can do that. But who is controlling that elephant? It's Mahabhat. Mahabhat is controlling that elephant. Do you agree with this? Mahabhat is controlling that elephant, but elephant is more power than Mahabhat. You must have noticed, you must have seen that a very thin person, very small person called Mahabhat is sitting on that giant elephant, and then he is driving that elephant. You have seen that? You would have wondered that this elephant is so strong. ये महावत की बात क्यों सुन रहा है? लेकिन यही होता है. This is what is happening, that elephant is strong. Elephant is not aware. Mahabhat is saying something. Mahabhat is giving orders. Elephant is saying, yes, boss. Yes, boss. Yes. Now, have you heard the story of Aladdin ka Chirag? Have you heard the story of Aladdin ka Chirag? That Chirag was something like this. And this Chirag is having all the power. Whatever Aladdin is wishing, the Chirag is providing that in his life. But Aladdin has to ask him. Then Chirag is providing that thing, those things in his life. Yes? Now, tell me one thing. What is, like, let's take the example of Titanic, the captain and the sailors. Please understand, please give your 100% attention. Are you with me? Your Insta is away, cell phone is away. Yes? I am giving my 200%, I am expecting 100% from you. I know that you are participating in the chat box, which is indication that you are 100% here. In case of Titanic, the captain and sailor, there are hundreds of sailors and one captain. Captain is giving instructions, sailors are following that. Captain is our conscious mind. Captain is our conscious mind. And sailors, subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is having more power than conscious mind. But subconscious mind just following the orders which our conscious mind is giving to subconscious mind. Remember, I told you that every day we get 60,000 thoughts. These thoughts are nothing but the orders which we are giving to our subconscious mind. Survey has happened. 95% of these thoughts are self-limiting, negative thoughts, critical thoughts. What kind of orders sailors are getting, and then what kind of results we are getting? At the end of the day, sailors are driving depending on the instructions which captain is giving to the sailors. In case of even elephant and Mahabhat, elephant is so strong. But if Mahabhat will give some instructions just to stay at one place, don't do anything in life, you are not that powerful, then what will be happening? Elephant will not able to leverage its power. Is this clear? Conscious mind and subconscious mind. Sailors is subconscious mind. Captain is conscious mind. In case of elephant and Mahabhat, Mahabhat is conscious mind, elephant is subconscious mind. Aladdin ka Chirag, Aladdin is subconscious mind. Whatever we say, we wish, we will achieve that, because that is having that tremendous power. But what the orders which we are giving, सब कुछ अपना order है, and उसके basis पे हमें कुछ ना कुछ मिलता रहता है. Let's take a couple of examples. You go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant and the waiter is coming over there. Now you are saying, please give me one idli sambar. And again, within a second, you are saying, no, please give me one vada sambar. And again, you are saying, no, please wait. Please give me one masala dosa. Now, your order is again and again changing. So what will happen? which dish he will serve you. Type in the chat box if he will serve anything to you or he will get confused. Confused. Yes. It will get confused completely. And he will get angry. Yes. If you are not on mute, please be on mute. I think, yes. So this is what happens with our subconscious mind, that if our order is not clear, then we will not get anything. Let's take another example. That Bangalore, I think majority of you are based in Bangalore, and I know the traffic. By the way, I'm based in Pune, and the traffic of Pune is worst than Bangalore. So there was one person, his name is say like Sham, right? Sham was getting stuck in this traffic, everyday traffic of Bangalore. He was riding on two-wheeler. And he said, and then at the same time, he was noticing that some people are driving cars and then they're getting that comfort, and then, summer is going on, so they're getting that AC cars, AC comfort and all these things. So he was wishing that I want to have a four-wheeler car. And then he was noticing that these cars are getting jammed in the traffic more than the two-wheelers. So you are saying, no, boss, two-wheeler was better than four-wheeler. Always getting in the dilemma, always getting confused. Kya chahiye, clear nahi hai, two-wheeler or four-wheeler? Two-wheeler or four-wheeler? Two-wheeler or four-wheeler? What he will get? He will get auto rickshaw. Order is not clear. Us power ka kya karenge? The power is there. But if the order is not clear, then subconscious mind is going to say, yes, boss. So our thoughts have to be very clear. Are you clear on the concept of subconscious mind? Please type in SC, super clear, in the chat box. If not, then please let me know. Subconscious mind is a concept like many people are aware actually, but they're not able to leverage that, and that is something which we will understand in this session. Yes, super clear. Yeah, just give me a second. Now, just give me a second. Yeah, subconscious mind concept is clear to you. Now let us understand the subconscious mind's programming language. Yeah, subconscious mind is clear. So one thing is clear, that mind is everywhere. Now, subconscious mind's programming language. Words versus pictures, visualization. Words is the language of the conscious mind. But if we are showing some pictures, we are doing some imagination, some visualization, that is the language of subconscious mind. Please understand this. If we are taking any decision that I want to wake up early tomorrow, that is something you are giving to your conscious mind. But if you imagine that, if you visualize that, then that is the order you are given to a subconscious mind. Many of you have noticed that when you think that I want to wake up early morning, say like 5 a.m., you put the alarm, but many times you don't need the alarm. Why this happened? Because your subconscious mind is very alert when you are sleeping in the night. And it is taking that order and giving you the result. Then thoughts versus emotion. Thoughts, the orders which we are giving to the subconscious mind. The emotions and feelings is the language of subconscious mind. Emotions. Subconscious mind doesn't understand if you speak in English or Hindi or any other language. Subconscious mind understands the language of emotions and feelings. Third thing is that subconscious mind needs repetition. If you would say that I will do that, And if you will not do that repeatedly, if you just don't give reminders to your subconscious mind, then that is not going to become your programming language. So repetition is very much essential. Then it has to be very simple. A 4-year-old or say like 5-year-old should able to understand that. For example, I want to become a millionaire. Now, this is a complex thing, but if you put it in this way, that I want to earn 10 crores of rupees so that I can contribute in helping the people. I can contribute to the society. I can help others. I can help others. It is a simple thing which subconscious mind understands. And then that will give you the results. And it cannot process negative. Simple thing, don't close the door. Image kya create hua? The picture, what kind of picture got created? So closing the door, it cannot process negative. If I would ask you, don't think about one pink elephant. Don't think about pink elephant. What happened? How many of you have seen that pink elephant? Please type it in the chat box. So it can't process negative. It has to be a positive sentence. It has to be a positive affirmation. Is this clear? Subconscious mind programming language. Objective of this session is to not to go in the depth of this. So we are not going in the depth, but at least you are aware that what is subconscious mind, its power, the kind of programming language it is having. Yes. Now we will do one exercise. Yeah, one thing I wanted to remind you again, whatever that willpower, analysis, decisions which we are taking is just 10% of our power. That is the conscious mind's decisions. But the kind of beliefs which we have from our childhood days, and we will be talking about that in detail also in this session, the kind of values which we have, the kind of emotions which we create, the kind of habits which we have, imagination, intuition, which is the 90% of the part. That is the language of subconscious mind. And what is the missing link? That we give so much of importance to the analysis, willpower, taking decisions, trying to emphasize in the company, in our personal life as well. But we are not giving that much of importance in self-discovery, understanding your beliefs, understanding your limiting beliefs, where you are stuck, what is stopping you, what are your values, what are the emotions, what kind of feelings which you are getting created every day basis. What kind of intuition which you are getting. That is the language of the subconscious mind. And then we give we just neglect that. We just ignore that. And then we stuck at one point in life. And then we say, why these things are happening in my life? Why I'm stuck in my life? Why I'm not moving ahead in my life? Are you with me? So this is like a chakra view. Hum wahi pe hai. It is like we are running on the treadmill and we are not going anywhere because we don't know the language, we don't know the path. And if we know it, we are not applying it, we are not implementing that. Always remember, knowledge is there, but knowledge without implementation is no knowledge. If you know, say like 1% of it, and you applied that in your life and got the results, that is what matters. I'm sure subconscious mind, secret movie तो सबने देखी होगी. Subconscious mind concept के बारे में सबको पता है. But application of that what matters a lot. So remember, knowledge without power is no knowledge. We have to focus on the application part of it. Now we will do one small exercise. How many of you are, for how many people it is possible to stand and stretch your arms? This is a very powerful visualization. Something will get changed if you will do it. Are you ready? Please type in ready in the chat box. Are you ready to do one demo to understand the power of visualization? See, I want to keep it very simple, at the same time very effective, and I want to show you something that yes, it's working. Because we should not emphasize a lot on theory, but the practical aspects of it. Are you ready to stand and stretch your arms? I will just, and this is very simple, nothing difficult. Are you ready? Type in R in the chat box. Yes, everybody is saying ready. Now, just give me a second. Now, what we have to do, I will show one video first. See, first thing is that you have to stand and you have to stretch your arms like this, as I have shown in this video. And then you have to notice the mark, that is your maximum stretch as possible. Yeah, you have to notice something that yes, iske aage stretch nahi kar sakte. Notice that point. It could be anything. And then come back to the normal position. And then we will see the power of visualization. So I will just play this again. This is the way, like that was my maximum stretch. Yeah. Now, please stand and stretch your arms. Anybody is taking the photos of this? Stretch your arms and see the maximum point till you can stretch your arms. And notice that point till that point you can stretch your arms and stretch at the max. Yes, everybody has done that, came to the normal position. Yes. Stretching bhi ho gaya, and then we will see the kind of one magic as well. Now, I will show that. Abhi kya karna hai? Now you have to come to the normal position and visualize. And visualize. Close your eyes and visualize that you're crossing that point effortlessly. You are easily crossing that point, easily, effortlessly. You're crossing that point by a good distance. Easily, effortlessly, you're crossing that point till that point you stretched your arms. See yourself, have that conviction. Believe in yourself that you are effortlessly crossing that point. See that picture at least 5 times. Done? You can open your eyes. Now, again, do the same thing. Stretch your arms. Stretch your arms and tell me your experience. Tell me what is happening. If it is done, you can take your seats. And let me know what is your experience. If somebody wants to unmute themselves and speak, that is also fine, or you can put it in the chat box. What really happened now?
Can stretch more.
You can stretch more?
Yes.
Yes. Effortlessly?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody else? Could do more, happen as per visualization, could stretch more, little easier and beyond last time. Can do more. Pooja is saying effortlessly. Siddhi is saying stretch beyond and easier. It worked. Can do more. Yes. So you understood that you can do more. It is just 1 minute of exercise, 1 minute of visualization. And then we got some results. Imagine if we do this consistently, and if we follow the proper technique, then what will happen in our lives? Unconsciously, what is happening? What kind of orders which we are giving? And if it is happening positively, it can happen negatively as well. It is our mind, it is our subconscious mind power. And if 95% of our thoughts are negative, then what kind of results we will be getting? And then we always wonder that why I'm getting these kind of results, why this is happening in my life. Sab kuch apna order. It's your order which you are giving to your subconscious mind. Always remember that subconscious mind is a very powerful and obedient servant. आप जो बोलोगे वो करने वाला है. It's up to you to leverage its power in a positive way or in a negative way. Is this clear? Just type in yes in the chat box if it is clear to you. Now we will be doing one simple exercise. Again, one simple exercise. I'm sure that all of you are having pen and paper with you. Yes? Please type in yes in the chat box if yes. If no, please grab it. We'll be doing the simple exercise called Wheel of Life. Wheel of Life. What we are supposed to do, draw one big circle. And as per the picture, make some compartments over there and name it. It could be money, it could be career, it could be learning, it could be, family, it could be parenting, it could be friends, it could be recreation. As for you, whatever is more important to you, just write it down over there as per this picture. It could be learning, career, money, work, environment, community, creation, recreation, family, health. As per you, whatever those 5 or 6 things which are important for you, write it down as per this circle picture. Once done, then let me know in the chat box if it is done. D in the chat box. Yes? Are we done? Please type in the chat box. Now, what we have to do, we have to give the scaling. Like, as per you, like in case of career, you are at the level of say like 4, means your satisfaction level. And you are the best judge of yourself in that particular area. Like health, if you think that yes, I'm perfect, whatever I wish I'm achieving that, you give 8. In case of say like learning, like if you are regular in learning new things, and give 6 or 7, or it could be 8 as well. In case of career, whatever I wished, I achieved that. If you are satisfied with that growth, that progress, then say like give 7 or 8. But if not, then give 4 or 3. Recreation, if you're giving time to your family, you're going out, you're relaxing, you're going to the close to the nature. As per you, whatever maybe the scaling, you give it to that now. And I'm telling you, it cannot be like ideal circle in any individual's case. It is not possible that everybody is getting, or one person is getting 8 in all the aspects of life. There is a possibility that somebody is making good in case of money, like the scale is 9, but health is like 6 or 5. Say like career, the scale is of say like 7 or 8, but the family scale could be like 4 or 5 because of lack of time. What could be? Anything as per your judgment. Yes. And if anybody is getting that ideal circle, getting like 7 or 8 or 9 in all the areas, then type in me in the chat box. This is a self-discovery process, friends. We have to understand that where I stand in my life in one particular aspect. Understand that if, say, like family, if my scale is like 3, and this exercise has to be done every 2 weeks. I do this personally every 2 weeks. In my community, all my coaches are doing this exercise at least once in 15 days. And they have to show me that this is what the scale is. The parenting, like the scale is say like 3, how they can go to the 3.5 or 4 in next 1 month. So first is getting the awareness, and then we can think about what kind of action plan which we have to create to go to the next level on the scaling. Is this clear to you? See, whatever you measure, whatever you track, it can grow. But if you don't track it, if you don't measure it, it is not going to grow because you're not aware of that. Sometimes we do this such kind of exercises and then we understand that, oh, boss, I'm not giving enough time to my family or enough time for my recreation. I'm not giving enough time to my partner. I'm not learning anything. In last 3 months, I didn't learn any new thing. Your scale is going down. I have to focus on that. So this is something tracking thing which you have to do regularly every month. And this is really working. I mean, this is working with n number of people. In my community, it is like compulsory to do it every month at least, or every twice a month. Now, based on which, have you done this? Have you done the scaling of all those things? You're not going to show it to anybody. It is with you. This is for your reference. But you have to do it. Yes, everybody is saying done. Yeah, super. Now, once you know that this one particular area that I'm lacking, then you have to have a goal. Simple. Let's take one example. That you are based in Bangalore, for example, and you want to go to Chennai. Then what kind of things which you will plan before starting the travel? Yeah, put it in the chat box. If you want to travel from Chennai to Bangalore, Bangalore to Chennai. First of all, you will decide a date, time, yes. Date, time, mode of transport, yes. Tickets, yes. Mode of transport, hotel, yes. Stay, yes. Weather, yes, of course. Temperature, schedule there. Checklist to carry or do, packing. Majority of women are here, so I know that women are very good in planning. So you will take care of everything before planning to start the travel from Bangalore to Chennai. When to travel, how to travel, who would be with me, what kind of preparation is required, what kind of planning to be done, right? Small steps which you will take care. It is a simple goal that I want to grow from Bangalore to Chennai. What about your life? Where you are, where you want to go. And life is a journey. We say it so casually, life is a journey, but where you're going, if the destination is not clear, how would you achieve over there? How would you go there? Suppose I go to like mode of transport, I chose to go by plane and I go to the airport without any preparation. without having any kind of understanding where I want to go, where would I reach? Nowhere. I don't know which flight to board. I don't know what I'm supposed to do over there. I don't know anything. I will not reach anywhere. Friends, 90, as for one survey, I'm not saying this. HBR has done one survey on sample size of 10,000 people and understood that 96.5% of the people are not having any goals in their lives. They are just living the life as it comes. If it is so, what about that subconscious mind's power? What kind of orders which you can give it to subconscious mind, leverage that power and reach to your goal if the destination is not clear? So wheel of life, once the areas are clear that, okay, these are the 3 areas where I should be focusing on, then decide a goal, how to set up, how to have a kind of smart goal. We will be talking about that. Are we clear? The importance of a goal. If you want to go anywhere, if you want to make any kind of progress, are we clear the importance of a goal in life? Yes, Devika is saying yes, Pooja is saying yes, Tanya is saying yes, Sandhya is saying yes, Diksha is saying yes, Mridul is saying yes, Ankita is saying yes. Superb. Now, how to have a goal? See, here we have to achieve something. We should get the results in life. Once you start getting the results, you will start believing that, yes, boss, this is working. And then I have to leverage it properly. So the goal has to be a smart goal to achieve that particular, to leverage the subconscious mind's power. So what is that smart goal is all about? S stands for specific. It has to be very specific. I want to go to Chennai on, say, like 11th March 2023. I will be starting at 8 a.m. I'm going by flight, so I should be reaching there by 9 a.m. Yeah, it is very specific. Can you measure it? Once I will reach at Chennai, I know that I reached there. Say you all are like, majority of the people are from the nutrition background over here. If the client is approaching you, I'm sure, like, I'm not the expert in that, but you will be talking about, say, like fat percentage. Like, what is the target? You want to reduce the X percentage of fat. Then say, like, reducing the fat by, say, like 3% by a specific date is becoming that specific goal. Measurable. Once you achieve that fat percentage, it is measurable, it is possible to measure it. Is it achievable? We are not saying that we will reduce like 10% of fat within 1 month. We are saying 2% or 2.5% of the fat can get reduced in 1 month. So it is achievable, possible. Is it realistic? Yes, it is possible. Other people have done it. And if, remember, one can do it, another can do it. Or I would put it in this way. If one can do it, another can learn to do it. There are some techniques as well in NLP, we use it called modeling technique and all, not getting into that. But just remember one thing. If one can do it, another can learn to do it. If one can reduce the fat percentage by 2% in 1 month, another can do it. Do you agree with this? Type in yes if you agree, or type in agree in the chat box. And it has to be time bounded. There has to be a time. There is a tremendous power. If you really want to leverage, then it has to be in this model: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bounded. There are ways to go to the next level where if it is like not achievable, not attainable, then also it is possible. But we're not getting into that at this point of time. And why? Because first we have to train our power, train our mind, train our subconscious mind to achieve some small goals. And then we are going to the bigger goals. But it has to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bounded. Is it clear? Is this clear, friends? If yes, then please type in SC in the chat box. Super clear, SC. Yes. Now, you know where to go. You know the areas to focus on. You understood the power of subconscious mind. You understood the programming language as well. And you know that how the goals should be framed. I just want to check on time. It is 11:57. Are you all okay if we extend the session? I think I will try to finish it by 12:30, but 5 to 10 minutes here and there is fine, right? Yeah? Yes, okay. Murdul is saying, yeah, okay, yes. Now you understood where you want to go. Goals are set, but what will happen? I want to wake up early in the morning. I'm sure that whenever a new year is coming, you're taking all those resolutions. I will do this, I will do that. What is happening? Resolutions. Why it is happening? Because of our habits. To achieve any goal, we have to work on habits. Process plays a big role in achieving any goal. But then we face some challenges in our habits. There are so many habits which we have. How should we bring that kind of discipline? But then mind will create resistance, which we understand. But then what is the smart way? Is there a smart way? Yes, there is a smart way. You'll understand that. There is a technique called habit stacking. See, there are many things, but we will be talking about one thing today, that is of habit stacking. So what is habit stacking? There are some existing habits. For example, whenever you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Some of you might not be having this habit, but major of the people are waking up in the morning and brush your teeth, right? Yes? Exceptions can't be overruled, but brush your teeth, your existing habit. Neural pathways are created in your brain. For every habit, there is a neural pathways have been already created in your brain. Remember the days when you were a child. You were not having this habit of brushing your teeth every day. Then your mom was pushing you, that giving brush in your hand and pushing you in the washroom and brush your teeth. And then you started doing this repeatedly. And then what happened? At one fine day, you are like, automatically you are having that kind of habit that, okay, I will wake up in the morning, first thing I will brush my teeth. What happened? Neural pathways got created in your brain. Now, this is your existing habit. Take that existing habit and create a new tiny habit. Say if tomorrow, if I ask you that, okay, you don't have the habit of doing exercise every day. Now, from tomorrow onwards, you have to do 1 hour of exercise. Say 100 sun salutations every day. What will you say, boss? Or some of you might start doing that. But they will do it was 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5th day. Boss, forget about this. Ye nahi hone wala. Yeah, this happens. And this is just an example. There are some other habits which you might have faced such kind of resistance of mind. If you have faced it, type it in the chat box. With me. This has happened with me. Type in with me in the chat box if this has happened with you. Yes. Yes, most of the people are saying with me. Nitesh is saying with me, Katija is saying with me, Tanya is saying with me. So why this is happening? And then what is the solution? The solution is take the tiny step. Tiny step. 1 sun salutation, if it is too heavy for you, 1 push-up, or very simple, what could be 1 squat, then and there. Brush your teeth, keep that toothbrush in that box in the washroom, come out of the washroom and do 1 push-up or do 1 squat. That's it. Isn't it simple? Isn't it easy? Now, what will happen? Sounds easy? One squat, one push-up, one sun salutation. If it is like too much, one push-up only, one squat. Now, neural pathways are getting created. Your existing habit of brushing your teeth is connecting with another neural pathway, and your new habit is getting formed, which is of doing exercise. Now, after doing this one sun salutation or one push-up, existing habit of having one glass of water, I am assuming that one glass of water. Now, after having one glass of water, giving the reminder that I will be doing meditation of 20 minutes, not possible, boss. We can't sit 20 minutes at one place, forget about, we can't sit even for 5 minutes, forget about 20 minutes. What you're saying, doing meditation, kehna aasan hai. Yeah, all these thoughts will be coming in your mind. Remember that this is going to happen, and that is why it has to be connected with an existing habit, and it has to be a tiny step. Doing 1 minute of meditation, or you can start with 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I'm fine with that. The objective is to create that new neural pathway. Is it possible doing 1 minute of meditation or 30 seconds of meditation, just closing your eyes, focusing on your breathing, sitting over there after having one glass of water? Is it possible? Whenever I take one glass of water, I will close my eyes and we'll do 30 seconds of meditation. Possible? If possible, please type in P in the chat box. Possible. See what we have done over here. Connecting your existing habit with new habits, so neural pathways are getting created. That is happening at the physical level. Second thing, your monkey mind. You're having that monkey mind is over there. Monkey mind क्या बोलेगा? ये तो बहुत मुश्किल है. ये कौन करेगा? क्यों करना है? All these thoughts would be coming. Remember, 95% thoughts are self-limiting. पीछे खींचते हैं हमें. Self-critical, negative. Monkey mind, we have to shut that monkey mind. And for that, we are saying, I'm just doing tiny step. I'm just doing 30 seconds of meditation. ये तो मैं easily कर सकता हूँ. I can do this, one push-up or one squat. Then your monkey mind say, oh, okay, you can do it. Let's do it then. And then once you start doing it, then you will get the habit of doing that exercise or doing the meditation. If reading is like one habit which you want to build, then like after having, I don't know if some of you are having the habit of doing the brush in the night. Like what I follow up doing the brush in the night, I keep one book just besides to my bed. And that book is like cue. Whenever I see that book, it is a cue, it is a reminder to me. And then I read one page every night before sleeping. Earlier, I was not having the habit of reading. I started reading one paragraph every day. One paragraph every day. It's a tiny step. Build my new neural pathways connected with existing habit of doing brush in the night after dinner. Now I read at least one page and maximum like 3 to 4 pages every night before sleeping. Isn't it easy? This is called as habit stacking. Is it clear? If it is clear, type in SC in the chat box, super clear. Anybody would like to take any example, like they want to build that particular habit, but they are not able to do that? Yeah, most of you are saying super clear. Any case where you're struggling with that one habit, you know that, yes, I want to build this habit, but not able to do that. Exercising, Gayatri is saying, exercise, workout, going to gym. Yeah, going to gym, I can give you one example, and I had done this with one of my coaches. I asked him, to get one good jean bag. Just bought it, and it has to be a bright color where you can notice that bag. Put it at a place where you would see that bag every day. And he was like, why I will do that? What should I do that with just looking at the bag? I said, just do that, just a tiny step. Buy a bright color bag, place it at some place where you can see that bag. The next day, after 1 week, get ready with your workout clothes and keep it just over there near to the bag. Don't put it in the bag, just put it over there. You will to see those clothes over there. After some time, put those clothes in the bag. Put your water bottle and all these things in the bag itself. Then you have to wear your shoes. That is another habit. Tiny habits. Go to the gym with the bag. Don't do exercise. Just feel that environment. After that, you start doing 5 minutes of exercise over there. Now, since last 2 years, he's so consistent that even on Sundays, he is going to the gym. He is not able to stop himself of going to the gym. And if he's not going sometime because of the travel and all, he's getting that feeling that I'm missing out on something in my life. So it is the power of that habit stacking. It is the power of tiny habits. And it is the power of building the neural pathways for the new habits. And this is working, friends. Please apply it. Please implement it. You will see miracles happening in your life. Because once we start building that kind of ritual in your life, if you're just taking care of 5 to 6 things of doing meditation, doing exercise, taking care of nutrition, and then reading every day, learning something, having good, peaceful time with your family, that's what matters. And that will give you tremendous results in your life. Because ultimately, that is what the life is all about. What is happening that sometimes we are running after one thing to another. We are preparing to live life, but we are not living life. We are preparing to live life, but we are not living life. Friends, mindfulness, we will be coming to that topic. Mindfulness is like living in that moment. So what I suggest, mindfulness, x-axis, where do you stand? Are you in this moment? And then y-axis, do you have the vision? Do you have the clarity? Do you have the goals in your life? Once you have the goals in your life and you have mindfulness, you are living a very peaceful and successful life. Life is not about achieving one milestone to next milestone to third milestone or fourth milestone. If it is doing well on the y-axis where your vision is clear, your goals are clear, and you are achieving those goals, but you are missing out on the mindfulness where you are living your life in the present, it's of no use. You never lived your life. You just prepared, yes, I'm achieving this goal and then I will live my life. It doesn't happen that way. Remember x-axis and y-axis, mindfulness and vision, or goal in our language, like mindfulness and goal. And then live life in that way. Now, are you with me? Are you getting the value in this session? If yes, and genuinely, not because I'm asking you, but if you really getting the value, please type in value in the chat box. If not, then type in that way as well. I am always believing in getting the kind of genuine feedback. That is the only thing will improve me. Now, we are talking about a very important topic of limiting beliefs. What you can see in the picture, anybody would like to share? If you want to unmute yourself and talk, that is also fine. What you can make out of the picture?
The baby elephant is struggling with the big piece of rock tied to its, chained around its leg.
Yes. Yes. And big elephant?
The big elephant is looking at it as a nail and it doesn't seem to be bothered with it.
It could be like one interpretation of this image.
Certainly the little elephant not limiting himself in belief. He is going for it to unshackle the chain.
Yeah. Yes.
Mom elephant is he's just seeing the baby, he's struggling for getting that.
Yes.
The mother elephant, it's within her power to actually break that. It's like a thread for her, but she's not doing that because of the limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Looking
She's
at others struggle, mother is not even trying.
Okay. Yes, so probably this image is not rightly conveying the message. See, a baby
Can I just say
elephant.
something?
Yeah.
Actually, the chains of the small elephant, the mother has a thin thread which is tying her, which is she can break out of it, but she is limited by her condition. When she was younger, which is what shows in the smaller elephant, of when she couldn't break. And because it has always been tied to her, she thinks that she cannot break it at all.
Absolutely. Perfect. Big round of applause to Devika. This is it. These are limiting beliefs. When an elephant is baby, and that elephant baby is tied with a rope, which is stronger relatively for that elephant, for the baby elephant, and that baby elephant is trying a lot to get free himself or herself. And then what is happening in that process? It's bleeding. That elephant, baby elephant, is not able to free from that chain over there. And then he is believing that it is not possible to get rid of this. This is impossible task. It is a belief. Then that baby elephant is becoming a giant elephant, a big elephant, having a lot of strength. That rope or that chain is so small that within a fraction of a second, that big elephant can throw it away and just run away from that particular place. But it doesn't happen that way. Why? It doesn't happen that way because of that limiting belief, whatever experience stored in his childhood experience, that it is very difficult to break that chain, that became its limiting belief. And that is what is happening with us as well. From our childhood days, from our parents, from our teachers, from your school friends, from your initial professional colleagues, even now, if somebody is saying you can't do this, you don't know this, it is not worth of trying, you don't deserve success, whatever, these thoughts directly, indirectly are getting programmed in your subconscious mind, and these are becoming your limiting beliefs. And then you're getting those kind of results because you're not breaking that, you're not making yourself free from that. First step is getting aware of those limiting beliefs. If you just do introspection, if you just take pen and paper and think about it, what could be my limiting beliefs which is holding me back? Write it down. Awareness is the first step. Second step, what is that? Is it true? Like suppose if in the childhood days, because of your sports teacher said that you're not strong. Sports teacher has said to you while playing, say, like soccer or any particular sports, and it was in your mind, I'm not strong. It is your limiting belief. After all, you gain strength later on. Or it could be like because of some other reason you were not able to play up to the mark, but that sports teacher had given that limiting belief to you that I'm not strong. And then again, you are always believing in that. And then you are getting those results. So first step is awareness, writing it down. And then what should we do? Limiting beliefs ka reframing. See, understand subconscious mind programming language, which we have seen that repetition is the way. Repeat again and again, affirmations, and with that conviction, that 100% conviction that yes, if you having that limiting belief that I'm not good enough, I create my own life. I'm good enough, I'm sufficient, I'm strong, I'm healthy. Simple words, simple affirmations, a 5-year-old child can also understand. Program in your subconscious mind. I don't deserve success. If some failures happened, some obstacles came in your life, you tried to achieve something specific, you couldn't do that because of the education system in India, particularly. Like if you're not getting that particular grade, particular marks, and then, I'm not deserved to get that kind of success. Change that. I deserve success. I'm rich, I'm happy, deserve grand success. I always face problems. I'm bigger than any problem. Friends, understand this one thing. Problems will occur in your life. You are here. These are the problems. If you are here, you will face it. You will really struggle a lot to face those problems. You have to go to this next level. You are here, the problems are here. Then you will see that, oh, I can manage the problem. No problem. You go to this level. Oh, this is a so tiny problem. I can manage it so easily, effortlessly. You are here. Then you can go to this next level as well. And you are seeing towards this problem from helicopter view. And you wonder, oh, what I was doing in entire my life. I was just stuck to those problems that, okay, these problems are there, and because of which I'm not growing, because of these problems, I'm not able to get that particular thing in my life. I'm bigger than any problem. Day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. And put it in a rhythm as well. Day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm bigger than any problem. I don't trust people. I always attract trustworthy people. See, everything is energy. We will not get into the depth of this, but always remember that we are nothing but energy. Physically, like you can see me, right? This is a physically, you can see me, but this is just an energy. Just I'm touching this subject. I will not get into the depth of this. But if this is the energy is having a particular wavelength, right? We have studied that Newton's third law, right? Energy can neither created nor destroyed. It can just change from one form to another. Energy is negative or positive, strong, weak, whatever. Name, like subconscious mind doesn't understand English. It's only the frequency of the energy, the vibration. So if you say that I don't trust people, you will always attract that kind of people in your life. Because you have vibrated that particular energy, and that energy is going to attract that kind of people in your life. Change it, reframe it. I always attract trustworthy people. In case of, say, like clients, I always help my clients to get the results. If you are giving some kind of diet plan to a client and always having a thought in your mind, ye to follow karne wala hai nahi. That same thing going to happen, that client will not going to follow it religiously, and he or she will not get the results, and ultimately you will say that, oh, say, मैंने तो बोला था, मैंने तो सोचा था. You are the creator. It's सब कुछ तुम्हारा order है. It's your order. I don't trust people. I always attract trustworthy people. Nobody supports to me. Universe is having my back. Why you want the support in terms of, say, like a family? Ultimately, universe is going to support you. And once you start doing that, universe is having my back, things will start falling in place even at the family level. This is a magic that this happens. It takes time and it depends on the conviction. Remember that example. Vada sambar, idli sambar, masala dosa, uttappa. If you are not clear, you will get confused. Subconscious mind will get confused. You will not get results. कुछ नहीं खाने को मिलने वाला है. Nobody supports to me. If sometime you are saying universe is having my back, everybody's supporting to me, 10 minutes later, oh, nobody supports to me, nobody understands me. Double cross, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, idli sambar, vada sambar, ittappa, uttappa, whatever, pohe, I'm a Maharashtrian, pohe, upma and all these things. Kuch nahi milega. Universe is having my back, you are repeating again and again, you are having that kind of conviction, always repeating that, you will definitely get the results. But don't cut it, don't cross it. Because every thought is having the power. Is it clear to you? If it is clear, please type it in the chat box. I'm worried about the time actually. I need some more time. Is it clear? If it is clear, then please type in the chat box. SC super clear. This is very important, friends, because we get. आप सबसे ज़्यादा बात किससे करते हो? Whom you talk a lot every day. Self-talk, right? You are not talking a lot with your husband or you with your wife or with your children, with your parents, your colleagues. No. You're talking with yourself the most. 60,000 plus thoughts. What kind of the quality of the thoughts? And if you really want the results, then check, get aware of that first. If negative thoughts, reframe it immediately. There are some thoughts which are really, really negative. Some limiting beliefs. Get aware of those, reframe those thoughts, and program the positive thoughts. Clear? Yes? Yes, just give me a second. Now, we will just understand 4 easy techniques. First is mindfulness. Now, you remember I told you about x-axis and y-axis. Can anybody tell me what was there at the x-axis and then y-axis as well? I didn't have the slide on that, but
Mindfulness and goal.
Mindfulness and goal. X-axis is mindfulness, living in the present moment. And y-axis is having goal or vision. You're living your life in the present moment, and you are having a goal as well. You're having vision as well. If one thing is lacking, you're not living your life. Achieving goals by goals by goals, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, it's okay. That's the way. But you have to live your life as well. Remember one sentence, we have to live our life, not just doing the preparation to live our life. It's not going to happen that way that after age of 40, 50, 60, I will live my life. It doesn't happen that way. Today, here and now, that is the way. Mindfulness. I asked one question, that what is the topmost challenge which you are facing, and 90% of the chat box said overthinking. Why overthinking is happening? Because you're not mindful, you're not at that moment. So we'll understand 3 simple techniques to become mindful. Very simple and very easy. Isn't it? This session is simple. I spoke with Tanya earlier and I committed to her that I will keep it very simple. Isn't it simple? I'm not using any jargon in this. Yes? Now the first technique is breathing technique, where whenever you do inhale, you have to say 1 in the mind. Whenever you exhale, you have to say 2. अभी करना है सबको. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale 1, exhale 2. You can do it with your eyes open or closed. Anything is fine. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Now you are in this session, you are like I emphasized on getting engaged on the chat box. So mostly you are mindful. But imagine you are in the kitchen or you are in the washroom taking shower, and then where is your mind? You are having your lunch or dinner, mostly like weekdays lunch. You're thinking about something else. You're not noticing that what kind of food which you are eating. Most of the time this has happened. with the busy people. At that time, you have to just focus on your breathing. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale 1, exhale 2. And one more thing can be added into this. Whenever I inhale, I am taking the positivity. Positive energy is getting inhaled. Whenever I exhale, negativity is getting out. Inhale, positivity inhaled inside my body. Exhale, negativity is getting out. Breathing. Yes, simple, very simple. You can do it at any point of time. Even while walking, doing any kind of activities, you can take a break and focus on your breathing. Second technique is sound. Let's do it now. You have to close your eyes and notice the 5 sounds around you. Whatever, like there is a silence around you, but then also you will hear 5 sounds. Just close your eyes. 1 minute exercise, close your eyes and notice those 5 sounds around you. Yes. How is the experience? Simple thing, but it brings you in that particular moment. Isn't it? Yeah, effective? If yes, then type in E in the chat box, effective. Yes, super. Now the third simple technique is just notice the 5 colors around you. Look around you that there is some kind of clock is there, colored of say like black, then there is a blue box is here, the cell phone is here, it is of green colored. Notice those 5 colors around you. If overthinking is happening, and then when you do this, like noticing the colors around you, you will see that something has got broken. Means is like this thoughts, and you have to break it. But how to break it? Using the simple techniques. There are some other things as well. Like when you're walking, when you take the right foot forward, say like right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You are going for morning walk or evening walk, and then also you are thinking a lot. What is the use of that? Instead of just do right, left, right, left, right, left. And see the magic, and you share your experience. Yes, easy, simple to follow. Are you committed to follow these techniques? I told you that I don't believe in just giving some kind of theoretical knowledge, but some simple things which you can apply it and get some results. Yes. Now, this is a matchbox. You would be wondering what this matchbox, we are talking about mind and brain and subconscious mind, and what this guy is doing. What matchbox? Can anyone make out of this? What is the significance of matchbox over here? I am not a smoker, so it is of no use to me. You tell me one thing. How much money will you pay to buy this matchbox? How much money? You can type in the chat box. How much money will you pay? 5 rupees, 1 rupee, 2 to 5 rupees, 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 5 to 10 rupees. Nandini. Sandhya is saying, Ankita is saying 10, 5 rupees, 1 to 2 rupees, 5 to 10 rupees, 30 rupees. Complementary with other big stuff. Vardul is getting into the out-of-box thinking. Depends on when I need and okay, Devika. Manisha is saying 1 to 2 rupees. Okay, so most of you said like 5 rupees, like on average, you said that I'm ready to give 5 rupees to this matchbox. If you're going to a shop and the shopkeeper is saying, I'm charging 50 rupees for this matchbox, will you pay for it? It is a simple matchbox. Same use. Will you pay 50 rupees for that matchbox? You'll say, Kya pagal ho gaya kya? It is a 1 rupee matchbox. Why should I pay 50 rupees? And you will go to the next. They can say, if I need to, yeah, that is the catch. That is the missing link. If I need to, yes. But if you don't need it, you just need this matchbox, which is available all over the shops. You know the price of this matchbox is 2 rupees. Will you pay 50 rupees? No, right? Answer is simple. Now the question is, whenever something is happening on the emotional front, if somebody said to you, somebody hurt you, something happened in the traffic, something happened while doing cooking, something, your child had something to you, workplace, some colleague had made some remark on you, what is the value of that particular thing? If you can figure out the value of that, you pay only that thing, only pay that price. If somebody had said something, you got hurt, you tell yourself that I will give attention, I will think about this only for 5 minutes. Because that is what the value of this. I will not ruin my day because of that. Somebody had said something at your home, a one second kind of thing happened. And then if your whole day is getting ruined, is it a profitable equation? We all are selfish people, right? We all are selfish. 24 hours are there, or say like, let's talk about 12 hours when you work, or you are like the productive time of your day. Something happened and that is happening at the back of the mind and you're thinking about that. What is the value of that? कितना पैसा देने का है, कितना energy invest करने का है उसके ऊपर. You have to be very clear on that. Will you remember this matchbox analogy? See, if your brain is like a 3 BHK home, okay, there are 3 bedrooms. One bedroom is where that all emotional drama is happening. One bedroom is all this mindfulness and all these things are there. One bedroom is the kind of planning phase and all these things. 3 bedrooms are there. If something is happening on the emotional front, you tell yourself that I'm sitting in that emotional bedroom. How much time to sit over there, to spend time in that particular room? I will decide. I'm the boss of my life. I will not sit there for a couple of hours or 3 hours. I will just get out of that and get into the another room, which is of mindfulness. हो गया सो हो गया, अभी आगे बढ़ना है. I am changing my bedroom to that mindfulness bedroom. Again, going into the next bedroom, which is of planning, goal, reminding yourself what is my vision, what time I have and I have to achieve my goals. Kitna time hai hamare paas? So immediately you are coming out of that emotional thing which was happening, which was causing you overthinking. Is this clear? Remember that bedroom analogy as well. I'm in that bedroom of emotional bedroom. I have to get out of that and get into the mindfulness bedroom or that planning bedroom. Remind karo, aware ho jao, and then you will see that it's easy to follow. It's not that difficult. You have to just train your mind to think in this way. Yes, superb. Now, I'm having one hat with me. This is not a simple hat. This is a happy hat. What this hat is all about? This hat is happy hat. Whatever is happening, remember that one imaginary happy hat is on your head. Something is happening, give a reminder to yourself that happy hat is on my head. I will think about happiness first and then I will react. I will respond. Nobody is going to make you sad. Nobody is going to make you hurt because that happy hat is always on your head. Think like this. Whatever is happening, you are stuck in a traffic, you are stuck, you're waiting at the outside of the elevator and the elevator is not coming. You ask maid to do certain things. It is a universal problem of women, right? Maid ko ye bola tha karne ke liye, kiya nahi. Maid didn't tell me that she is not going to come today, and then whole entire work is with me. Now, how should I react? Happy hat is there. And happy hat can be symbolic as well. Like you do this or remember, or you touch like this, happy hat is there. If you are at workplace right now, they put like accountability buddy. We do this in our community, like there is accountability buddy. Something is happening, we just give a reminder to each other. Remember, you're getting angry, you're sad, you're depressed, you're overthinking. Where is your happy hat? Jo bhi karna hai, karo. Pehle happy hat pehno. And then see the magic. Once you wear that happy hat, you will get aware of what I'm doing. And immediately you are breaking that overthinking loop and you are becoming mindful. Isn't it simple and easy? Implementation is the key, friends. I told you earlier that knowledge is nothing if no implementation. Knowledge without implementation is no knowledge. So I am emphasizing on simple techniques which you can follow and see the results in your life. 3 things which we have seen in mindfulness. First is mindfulness, the breathing, sound, colors. Second technique which we have seen is that matchbox. Matchbox, don't forget that. Kitna value hai jo abhi hua hai. Somebody said to you, what is the price which I will be paying? I will not pay 50 rupees to this matchbox if it is available in the neighboring shop. 1 rupee, 2 rupees, fine, justifiable. If somebody said to you something, you spoiled your 10 minutes, that's fine, but not more than that. It's not worth of that. Third thing, happy hat, whatever you do, imagine that happy hat is there. This is a symbol. You go in front of the mirror and do this. Happy hat is always there. Happy hat is there, so you don't have a right to get angry or to sad. See, initially, you will need reminders. Once you start following it, you will follow this very easily. This is not like very difficult to follow it. You just need reminders, actually. You can put it like this also, happy hat somewhere, on the mirror or matchbox. Don't put it, means people should not doubt that you became a smoker, but at least you put it in such a way that it is a reminder that I will not pay more money to this matchbox. And sound and breathing and colors, you can do it anywhere, even at working. Just notice the colors around you. Just close your eyes, focus on the sounds around you. And the breathing it's very simple and easy to follow. Yes? Are you with me? Am I giving the value? You are learning something new today. And are you committed to follow it? See, my satisfaction is when you follow this, you get results, because your results are my results. Your success is my success. It is not about just passing on some knowledge. It's not like that. Yes? Yes. I'm loving the energy, the kind of participation in the chat box. You're a superb audience. Thanks to you. Now, power of gratitude. 4 things. Today, I'm grateful for. See, becoming grateful is the powerful vibration, actually. You start doing that and you will realize. We created one small template also regarding this. You everyday basis, you have to write it down in your journal. Today I'm grateful for. And it could be very simple things. Maid came on time. I'm grateful for that. Milk packet was there at the right time. I'm grateful for that. I spent my day very peacefully. I reached office and there was not much traffic. I'm grateful for that. Yeah. Whatever, any simple thing you can share in the chat box as well. It should be like simple things. I wake up in the morning. I'm grateful for that. See, there are, I don't want to get into that, but there are millions of people who are not waking up in the morning. They want to, but they can't. I woke up in the morning. I'm fit and fine. I'm grateful for that. Sun is shining. I lived in Japan for 7 years, friends. I lived in the southern US region as well, where it is extreme cold. In Japan, like for 4 to 5 months, if the sun is there, then we used to be so happy. It's a great day today. Sun is there, sunlight is there. We are lucky people. We are in India. Weather is great over here. We can get the sunlight every day. Grateful for sunlight. And today's affirmations, we have seen that we have talked about that reframing, kind of belief blaster statements to break those limiting beliefs. And repetition is the way of subconscious mind programming. So you will need to write it down. What are those affirmations which I will need to repeat again and again? Something I'm proud of. I'm sure something must be happening in your life which is still you're really proud of. Right? I'm taking this session. I'm proud of myself. You are learning something new. I'm proud of myself that I spent 90 minutes and learned something new. Tomorrow I look forward to a very simple template. But if you follow it, this will create magic. It will create tremendous results in your life. Why? Because the frequency is getting changed. This is the game of frequency. Everything is energy. Yeah. Simple thing to follow, gratitude journal. And you can do it. Now you want to see another magic? You want to see magic? You want to become a magician? You would be wondering what has happened in 90 minutes and then I become a magician. I was not expecting that. If time permits, what is the time right now? Last 5 minutes, we will do one exercise. It is a magical moment. Yeah, are you ready? And you can unmute yourself and share. Yeah, yes, we are lagging time now. You have to put your hands like this. This line should get matched with the other hand's line. Yeah, this is a Namaskara pose. This line and this line should match. Okay. Now, the middle finger of right hand and the left hand, is it matching? Same length? Yeah, there would be some kind of exceptions. Please tell me if any exceptions are there, that this left hand finger is bigger, longer than right hand finger. I'm assuming that both the fingers of right hand middle finger and left hand middle finger are at the same length. Okay. Yes. Now you have to close your eyes and give instructions. You can put your left hand like this, and give the instructions. Okay, Devika. I think majority of people are having, or maybe you have to check where you touch this line. This line properly, if you touched, then at least 99% cases, both the hands are of the same length, the fingers are of same length. But if it is not, that's fine. Yeah, so close your eyes, take your left hand like this, and tell your middle finger of the left hand that it is growing. It is becoming longer. it is becoming longer. Close your eyes with your conviction for 2-3 minutes. Give repeated instructions to your left hand's middle finger that it is becoming longer. 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 Elasticity is working. My left hand's middle finger is growing. It's going longer. It's becoming long. My left hand's middle finger is becoming longer and longer. My body elasticity is working. My mind power is working, and the left hand's middle finger is becoming longer and longer. My left hand's middle finger is becoming longer and longer. Yes, I believe in body's elasticity. I believe in my mind power. My left hand's middle finger is becoming longer and longer. Now check, again connect to the same line. And see what happened. You can unmute yourself and share. What is your experience?
My
Unmute
left
yourself.
my left hand is actually smaller than my right hand. Now it's the same.
It is the same. Others, please unmute yourself and share your experience.
The left hand middle finger has grown by 1 centimeter.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I can. It's visibly. It's very visible that it has grown longer.
Yes. Left is longer.
Left is longer now. Yeah.
Yes. So what happened? You all became magician. This is a magician's hat. I should wear it now with authority. Superb. Is there anybody in whose case it didn't work? This can happen, actually. You can share. Anuradha, it didn't happen. It didn't work.
It didn't.
I didn't feel any change. Suhasini. So it has been seen that 95% of the cases it works. It depends on the kind of concentration, and you will need to visualize that. And you have to give instructions again and again. It didn't work in some cases. You can connect me with again, or we will see another platform to connect and try it again. But this works, and this proves the kind of mind power which we have. We have seen in case of like stretching your arms, even in this exercise, we have realized the kind of power within, like we have seen the kind of power which we have. We have to just leverage it in the right direction. And there is a tremendous potential which everybody is having. It's just a matter of, are we aware of our goals and the kind of simple techniques to leverage that power and get those results. So we started with unleash the power within. And now can I say that, yes, we unleash the power within? Yes. I will take a minute only now. We are working with core nutrition, and there are a lot of sports persons are there. Now, what is the vision? Like I was talking with Tanya also. If we can take the goal for keeping that kind of vision, that we will create 100 sports persons. I know that there are different segments, but if I talk about only the sports persons, 100 gold medalists in the 2028 Olympics, that is the kind of vision, then how you will work. I'm not working only for my organization, but I'm working for my nation and helping my nation to become proud. Yeah, I'm making my country proud that I'm contributing in winning those 100 gold medalists, Olympic gold medalists in 2028. Or it could be anything, and that is something which you will need to take the apt goal, what will happen? Your identity will get changed. Just working in this field of nutrition and coaching and consulting, but you are like, my identity is that I'm building my nation, I'm building my country, I'm making my country proud. Something will get shipped here. The identity will get changed. Your approach will get changed. Yeah. So this is something which, if you just give some kind of reminders to yourself, we can talk about this. I think I'm not sure whether Ryan is still there or not, but if management can give reminders to the community, I'm calling it as the Squaw Nutrition community, that our goal is to create those gold medalists. Every day, if you get the reminders, and your approach, your commitment will get changed. You are lucky people who are working in such a profession where you are helping others, you are healing others, you are making fit, you're making others fit and fine. So this is not like other profession where you are just working. This is something, a kind of noble cause. So it is going beyond to your day-to-day activities. It is a vision-centric work which you are doing. So you're doing tremendous work. I usually get a lot of I'm following you on Facebook and Insta and wherever, like Ryan is there. So I get the kind of updates about your work. You're doing tremendous work. Very powerful community. You're doing really well. I really like the kind of responses which you have given on the chat. Now, I will just share about myself. I'm a certified life coach, ICF certified. I'm a certified sports psychologist. I work with some of your clients as well. And I do the psychometric analysis of the children aged, say, like 5 to 20, 25. And I use it in the sports psychology as well. If they are facing some kind of issues with respect to ADHD, dyslexia, or the stress is there, or some kind of aptitude test and what kind of personality they are, and all these things, I do that regularly. My organization's name is Transform Me 360. I'm having a Facebook group on Facebook, and I'm a YouTube channel. I'm not getting that much of time to be regular on that, but at least it's there. The podcast is also there on Mind Body Mastery. That is there. Now, I always believe in some kind of anchor song. So what would the anchor song of Core Nutrition? So this is something which maybe, Tanya, we can discuss about that. But I played one song. It is talking about a girl which is facing so many obstacles and so many challenges, but she is going ahead and ahead. So maybe if we know the lyrics, we can think about one anchor song. Once you hear that song, then something is getting changed, something getting shifted, and then you're going to the next mile. So with that, I want to conclude the session. Now the forum is open. Please share your feedback. I will request my wife, Rushari, to share the link to get the feedback. It is one request for you to please share your feedback of today's session over there. It is a Trustpilot link. She has already shared over there. And then please unmute and share your feedback and tell me the kind of commitment level to implement the kind of learnings which you have got in today's session. Thank you once again. Forum is open. Tanya and everybody, if you want to unmute yourself and share.
Guys, go ahead and ask questions if you have any questions to us.
Questions?
Yes, anything. It's a Q&A round, so please go ahead and ask any questions. No judging, just ask.
Yeah.
So I'll ask first question. Somewhere between we discuss about we being self-critical about us. If we look around people that we often see around, especially people which we want to idolize, put as a role model, we often see there's one common theme in them, which is I am never satisfied. So it gives you an idea that if you are satisfied, you don't want to grow, right? So like if you see Virat Kohli, if you see Ronaldo, if you see any CEO, Shartan CEO, anyone, the common theme which we feel is like whatever we have achieved is not enough. I'm not satisfied. I want to do enough. I have to do enough. I understand, and they're to a certain point they are correct, because until unless if you become satisfied, obviously you won't work. If you want to push yourself, then only you will grow. But then few of us might not able to cut where we if we are not able to get where we want to, it becomes too self-critical. So I just wanted to understand if you are into that part, because as self-critical or self-analysis, it's very important. I also feel it's important unless you analyze yourself, you find your own fault, and then only you can progress. But what is where we realize where we can cut it out in terms of no, it's becoming too much on ourselves, and we need to stop it here and see how we can move forward. So what is that point, or what you need to do when you feel that you're just being too critical and you just need to give yourself some space?
Yeah, so Mridul, this is a good question, actually. I mean, remember one thing, that perception is projection. Every human being is different, and every human being's perceptions are different. He is looking it from his world, right? Everybody's model of the world is different. If Virat is not getting satisfied with even 75 centuries, if this is driving him, then he will have that kind of thinking. We have to analyze ourselves. It is all about the feelings and emotions. If it is working on me, I will focus on that way. If it is something like, you remember that x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is being mindful. Whatever is happening, I'm happy, I'm relaxed, I'm in this moment. And y-axis is having that vision, having that goal. Focus on both the things. If you are going after one goal to another goal, one goal to another goal, one mission to another mission, but if you're not mindful, then it is not like truly living your life. So first, like I would put it, like being contained in your life is very essential. At the same time, having the goals and having a plan with respect to that. That is where it makes huge difference. If somebody is like, particularly in the business, we have seen that people are one crore, then they become 10 crore, and turnover become 100 crore and 1,000 crore, and they're still into that loop. It is a chakravyuha. I'm not against of that. I'm just saying, if you are living your life at the same time in a parallel way, then it's fine. Like the wheel of life, which we have seen. If you're giving justice to all the aspects of your life, then it's fine. But if you're busy in particular area, but you are ignoring one very important aspect of life, for example, health, then it is of no use. So no answer is perfect answer. Mridul will need to do the self-discovery and understand what is right for me, what is wrong for me, what is the way for me, which is the path will give me the kind of that right set of feelings and that happiness in my life, feeling of content, and that is the path for me. Yeah. Am I answered your question, brother?
Himanshu, I have a question.
Yes.
So, what would be your advice to us to overcome, let's say, a bad habit? Okay, let's say all of us have a habit in, let's say, delaying something. So what would you advise us, all of us together, to overcome that? Overcome the habit of delay or procrastination? How do we overcome it together? This is for all of us.
So there are two aspects to it. One is that rather than breaking bad habits, if you focus on building good habits. For example, there is a negative, if there is a jar of water and it's a muddy water in that, and if we take one spoon and try to remove that muddy water, then it will take a lot of time. But if you start pouring the good water, the clean water into that jar, then after some time, it will be clean water. So we will need to identify some good habits to build and focus on those. And then automatically those bad habits will get removed or eradicated from your life. Now, this is one thing. Second thing is eat that frog. Means if I want to eat the frog, it is a very boring task or it is very impossible task to do. Do that first. So if you can classify the activities where the very boring things to do, because procrastination is happening because you're not getting fun in doing that. So I will eat that frog first, and then I will do rest of the things. Procrastination will not happen. Third thing is that if you can classify your activities of super value, value, and non-value, like just 3 columns in your notepad every day morning. Super value, value, non-value. What are those 3 things which I should be doing today, which are of super value? What are those 3 things which I should be doing, which are of value? And what are those non-value things which I have to do? I really don't want to do it. And then the first thing is that super value things, like talking to the client is a super value thing. Creating a diet plan is a super value thing. Value is like, say, like attending these kind of sessions, learning something new, and it's a value thing. There could be some things which are like non-value things, as per you, as per your judgment, as per your perception. But then think, what could, like, can I delegate this? Can I delete this? Can I bring in some kind of automation into that? So it is like DDA formula. Remember that, or DAD formula, DAD formula. Delegation, automation, deletion. And focus on super value and value things. Ultimately, the procrastination will get removed from doing things. Am I answered your question, Tanya?
Yes, Himanshu. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
I have another question, and this we discussed about reframing, and you gave positive affirmation to yourself. In scenarios where and it do happen professionally also, for example, your client is not happy with your service, for example, and there is an escalation. Now the dietitian or someone on our team, I know they have been working hard. There's a lot of work they've been doing on the back end, and they have also positive cases. But sometimes I feel one such case in it just impacts on the confidence, and it just impacts in terms of service that they want to do. They start questioning themselves whether, and it can be a minor reason, something, or it's just that client has an expectation out of which is not true. Maybe losing 15 kg in 5 days, something. And it's the most easiest example that I give, but it's very complex and it's to a different level. So we discuss reframing in terms of our habits and all, what they can do when they encounter such cases professionally to reframe, where they know that they are better than this and they can make, they can come back positively the next day.
Yeah, so I will give one example of cricket. Like Sachin Tendulkar is a legend. He played so many innings. He scored 100 centuries. I don't know the exact number of innings he played, but could be like more than 500. But he scored 100 centuries. In the 400 innings, many times he got out on 0. So he was out on 0. What could be his self-talk when he is coming to the bat in the next match? What would be happening to his self-confidence? Why Sachin Tendulkar is Sachin Tendulkar? If one client is not happy, at the same time, you focus on the clients who are happy, who got the results. And then there is a process approach as well, that what has gone wrong into this? Can we figure it out? Can I listen to the client? Can I have a deep conversation with him or her to understand what was the missing link? If anything is there, which I can figure it out. So first thing is that your self-talk to be changed, to be reframed completely. That this is like one of the case. Like if you're playing a tennis and then one service has gone wrong, what will happen to your next game? You have to be in that right frame of mind. This has happened now. Okay, let me focus on, say like yesterday that our wicket keeper has dropped one catch. Now I was thinking that what could be his mind for next 15 minutes? He will need to quickly bounce back in the normal thought process that okay, that was one catch. Let me focus on the next balls now. One client is not happy. First is fix your self-talk, which is causing because of that particular incident. And the second thing is the process part. What has gone wrong? Let me figure it out. Can I talk to somebody? Can I talk to the client? Can I listen to him or her in having deep conversation to understand what has really gone wrong? How I can do it differently? That is the way, Gurudev. Hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
So Shaman here. So I have a question. So it was a great session. So I just want to understand how long does it take to create a new neural pathway? So to form a habit, is there any number of days that they have to do it, and then it can be form into a habit? Is there anything like that? And does an age has an impact wherein like kids will get it faster or elderly takes more time? So something on the timeline of the neurological pathway. Yes.
Yeah, so this is a good question, Shaman. Actually, it is said, it has been noticed that we need at least 21 days to 30 days to build the neural pathways of all these new habits. But it has been seen that if there is a break of 2 days in between, then you have to again start. So it is a loop. If consistently you're doing it for say like 21 days to 30 days, then those neural pathways are getting created. If there is a 2 days break, then again start from zero. Yes, and it has been seen that children, it's easy to adopt these new habits than that of the elder people. But again, it's a process which anybody can follow. Like I have changed a lot of my habits after the age of 40. So this is possible. This is feasible at all.
Got it. Thank you.
Have I answered question?
Yes, got it.
Yes. Anything, if no question, any sharing, any feedback, anything is there?
I want another question.
Yes.
So we talk about visualization, right? We spoke about how you do positive visualization to get positive results. I understand that it do help, but obviously sometimes you are not even in control of your own thoughts sometimes, and there's a lot of negative thing that is coming to you, or you're dreading, like this person, what if he doesn't get a result? Oh, this is a very elite client going for Olympics. What if he doesn't get result? What if this happens to them? Or what if something went wrong, and all those things. So when you're encountering these things, how you can break it there? So like I got answer in one of the slides, which was breathing. Like it coming to you, you just take a breathe, 1 2 1 2. Maybe you are able to break that cycle. Apart from that, what other techniques are there which we can use in terms of if something like you're facing a negative visualization, you can break it there, or maybe use that to create something positive out of that situation, that you are able to overcome it. So apart from breathing, is there any other technique that someone who encountering such negative visualization can use in terms of overcoming it?
So basically, it is again coming back to the same thing, that it is the loop of overthinking, brother. If you're following the process, if you understood the client's requirement in detail, if you had deep conversations with the client, whenever I listen, like when I've listened to your query, then I do my kan dan to you, donating my ears to you. If that level of deep listening has happened with the client, that means you understood the client very well. Now you have all the required knowledge, you applied that knowledge, and then you created something, a plan for that client. Similar approach you have taken for earlier clients of that level, and it worked. If we can get the results for one client, we can get the result for other clients. If it is not working, then we have to understand what is missing, what has gone wrong. Every client is different. Every client is different. See, like we are not getting into the jargon as such, but we usually say that there are 3 types of people. One is visual, one is auditory, and one is kinesthetic. Means some people we have to show something to them. For some people, we have to tell them the instructions. And kinesthetic means they should feel something. Like if I have to motivate somebody, then I will need to first figure it out. The person is V, A, or K. And then if the person is V, then I will show something to him. Auditory, I will just speak to him. Kinesthetic, I will use music. I will focus on his feelings and energy level. So if the client is not getting the results, I just gave this example because in your domain, you will need to understand that what kind of client is, what kind of things which we have to customize or incorporate so he or she will get the results, and bring those changes in your communication, in your plan, follow up. Some people are like very self-disciplined. Some people are not. They want some kind of accountability. Or some people are like, don't bother me. I know what I'm supposed to do. I will do it. It's not about creating a plan. It's about the execution. And then at the same time, you should have the clarity that boundary line has to be there. That I have given my 200%. And that is the boundary line. And then I'm passing on my positive energy to that particular client. Thereafter, it's up to them. I can keep the accountability as well. But thereafter, it's up to that particular person to follow it, make some changes in his life and to get the results. Like I do the life coaching. There are some kind of suicidal cases came to me. There are some depression cases came to me. Some cases, like 99% of the cases, it works. Some cases, it doesn't work. That's a part of the game, actually. But you should able to answer one question: have I given my 200% in dealing with this client? If the answer is yes, then you're peaceful. I'm just saying that your self-talk should get trained. If it is uncontrollable, then you will not get any solution or any output out of this. Your input, process and output. So input and process, then only you will get output. Have I answered your question?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. Any other questions?
Maybe the last question from mine, and then I'll leave it to the
Please.
team. My last question is, we talk about behavioral change, habit change, and I personally feel there are a lot of things that I change in myself, but I also feel what I call is behavior or habit relapse, like what happened, like weight loss relapse, you gain weight. So like those habits, those behavior come back to you. Now, and you also know that it's coming back to you. So for example, you want to wake up early, you wake up early for 15 days, but for the next 3-4 days, you're not waking up early, right? And you're slacking off, you're not waking up early. Now at such time, do you need to go very hard on yourself where you say, no, you do it irrespective of what? Or you go a little light, like, okay, it's been happening for 3-4 days. I have done it for the last 15 days. It's happening for me 3-4 days. I can still do in coming days, but I'm not going very hard on myself. I may again start after a week where I give myself a break and go back to my usual self of sleeping late, not waking up early, knowing that for the last 15 days, as if I'm giving myself a trophy for waking up early for 15 days. Okay, for next 7 days, you can sleep late. This also happens, like we give cheat meals to our clients to get them, in sync, or to let them do whatever they want for one day. Now, when these things, there's behavior and habits relapsing, coming back to you, should you go very hard on yourself, or should you go like, a little light, gently, and then maybe switch on to, again, things that you want to do?
Yeah, so as we have seen, tiny steps. Like again, taking the same example, that suppose if you're waking up at say like 8 a.m. in the morning, then tiny step is that, can I wake up at 7:59 a.m.? You say, yeah, it's possible. Then it has to be like 1% improvement. So can I wake up at 7:55 in next 2 days? Then 7:50, and can I wake up at 7:30 a.m.? So slowly, gradually, you are improving on that. So the resistance will be less and you will get the results. Don't go hard on yourself because it doesn't work. As I given the example of that 1 hour exercise, if you're not having the habit of doing exercise, and then if you start doing 1 hour exercise, then you will not be able to sustain that. Do 5 minutes of exercise. That is possible. 1 push-up, 1 squat, 1 sun salutation. Neural pathways, and the connect physiology and mind here. Physiologically, neural pathways are not there. You won't have that habit. You have done that thing, but it has not converted as a habit. 15 days you have done the exercise, but it's not a habit yet because those neural pathways are not there. Once you do it consistently for 30 days, and that's what the science has proven, that if you take break of 2 days in between, 1 day is fine. But if you take the break of 2 days in between, again, you are going back to the loop. So you will need to follow it consistently for 21 days to 30 days. Those neural pathways are created, habits are formed, and then you will get results.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
I think Himanshu will wrap it up here.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much from all of us for this refreshing session. I think it was a much needed one for all of us here. So we're looking forward to probably basis on what the team wants in terms of where they want to focus on in terms of improvement for their on the job and 360. We'll get back to you in terms of if we can have more such sessions, in the future, like over this year. So just give us some time to come back to you on this. And yes, team, please fill in the feedback as what they have shared. So just please kindly fill in the feedback. And I guess, yeah, thank you so much for your time. And thank you, team, for your undivided attention towards this session. It was definitely obvious with the kind of response that you were leaving in. So thank you once again, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Amazing audience. You're really amazing, all the people. The kind of participation you have shown in the chat box is really awesome. And Tanya, Ryan, Bradul, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And looking forward to interact with you again. And if any queries are there, if you want to share it on WhatsApp, that's also fine. I will respond over there as well later on. So please implement these things because again, implementation is the key. Thank you. Have a great day and have a great weekend as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.